All right, chat. Oh my god, it is so early. Like, I just woke up and somehow leaks are out. What's good though, chat? How we doing, y'all? Totally Gingagamaru, Arceus, Fashu World, Goat Itoshi Sai. Bro just made me say Itoshi Sai's the GOAT. I literally just woke up like 10 minutes ago. So if I'm waking up, that's the reason why. I didn't even know leaks were out. And then Peroxide just messaged me. I checked, like, the first thing, like, I have a priority of DMs, right? Like, I could see my mom text me. I could see Peroxide message me. And I'm like, fuck, Peroxide message me. I gotta, like, lock in, you know? How we doing, though, chat? Wow, early leaks. Friday. When was the last time we had a Friday leak? I actually don't know. I think it's because we have a break week next week, chat. We have a break week next week. So, we have early leaks this week. I think that's what it is. No announcement, good comms, nut, good comms. Let me announce that. Yeah, but we're live early. We're very early. I think there's a lot of things I want to talk about. Regardless, chat, hold on. Live for chapter 345. It's actually crazy we're on chapter 345 of this fucking manga. Okay, there we go. Announced it and everything. How we doing though, chat? It is 8:30 a.m. for me. Early leaks, damn, might have to whip it out for this one. All right, we might have to ban Grandmaster for that comment right there. Hiryo, you are invited to me and Hugo's wedding is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, chat, I'm super excited though for this chapter. I think there was a lot to talk about. Guys, I was actually planning to stream regardless of there was a chapter coming out because I wanted to talk about like what's gonna happen in this like ending of the France game. But this chapter might be the end of the France game, so I don't know. I hear a lot of, like, I don't know if they're spoilers or fake spoilers, but chat, I think today might be a fake spoiler day. Like, we might be needing to fill the chat with fake spoilers, so that might need to be the case. Why people spamming Isagi? Is Isagi actually doing something? What's good, Kiwi? What's good, Copper? What's good, Zane? What would have been your plan? I was gonna stream, like, later in the day and just talk about, like, will Isagi score? Who will score? Will it be Rin? Will it be Isagi? Will it be Karasu? Will it be Shido? Someone like that, right? Either of those things and just go over, like, what's going on. And then Kira's volume cover also came out, right? Has anyone seen that? Chat? By the way, we are not putting Kira as a character role in the Discord. What's good, Shiro? Yeah. I seen that, Kiwi. Guys, do we actually, like, is Kira surviving? Kira's 100% surviving. What? Shigeo will be back Avengers Doomsday, bro. I'm like still fully waking up. When will you create the real full video, brother? When the actual chapter comes out, when the official chapter comes out. It's been like that for like since I started. I only do chapter reviews on the officials, so that's it. Chapter on a Friday, we are feasting. True. Yeah, I saw a lot of things. I saw the BLUELOCK live action release another trailer. Are we watching that, chat? I might actually make like a review video on that because I made a review video for episode Nagi, and I think that's gonna be the only BLUELOCK live action type of content I'm making. People ask me if I'm gonna make a video like reacting to the trailer. It came out? Or are we saying the leaks came out, or like actually the BLUELOCK live action? Nah, what's that? It's like the live action of BLUELOCK. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, Kira hate is dumb. I can't lie. I think he's a character that kind of deserves the slander, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm interested to see what he does, because obviously he's confirmed to be surviving, and I think the only role I can see him having, because there's no realistic way that Kira is on the same level as the post-NEL BLUELOCKers, right? Like, they had special training specifically for that. Unless Kira went, like, overseas and we get a flashback, he gets saved by a backstory or something like that. I just don't see a way where Kira can realistically compete against the BLUELOCKers. They need to make him, like, have a backstory or something. Kira sucks. His chain shows it's easy to break. Yeah, I seen that. I do think with Kira, his character is literally just gonna be a rage, like, he's just gonna rage bait Isagi from the sidelines. Like, that's what it's gonna be. Kira's gonna say some shit like, yeah, if I was in the game during the France game, we wouldn't have lost. Some unrealistic shit. Just to rage bait Isagi. I feel like it's gonna be exactly like that. That's gonna be Kira's role. He deserves the slander. Yeah. I think okay, Hey switched it up. You're in love with me, Hiryo. That is crazy, Hey. Maybe I am. Yo, what's good, Kiwi? Is Minecraft has taught me anything? It's that gold is easy to break. Wait, put that shit on a shirt. No, we need like a quote for that. You should sell that shit, Kiwi. That'd be crazy. I can't wait for Prime Isagi. Yeah, and Prime Isagi is here, chat. That's what I was going to talk about beforehand. Now, I haven't seen anything about this chapter because I literally just woke up. I didn't... Guys, like, the shock to see an actual chapter on a Friday, it's like fucking Jimmy Butler reading that page and just crying, you know? Like, the edited image of it instead. But, yo, what's good, Plebby, with the 5 Nanase headbands? Thank you so much, Plebby. Sorry, chat. Me and Kaneshiro were talking, and we agreed on a Nishioka goal next chapter for Side B. I don't make the rules. Okay, Plebby. Thank you so much for the 5 Nanase headbands. W's the chat for It's Plebby. Nishioka, yeah. I also think with Kira being on the volume cover, it like, not even pretty much, it like 100% confirms he's the one surviving alongside Nagi. So, no more Nishioka, no more Shindo Hanaru, no more... whoever the fuck, the other Wanima twin or some shit like that. Who else is in there? I don't know. Everyone else is kind of forgettable. Okawa? Does anyone remember that guy? Yeah, no more Okawa. So, yeah, no more of those. The GOAT Shigeo Mizuki is not surviving, chat. That's unfortunate. I thought Shigeo Mizuki was gonna get more time to shine. What's good, Stick? How you doing? It's basically like Christmas morning getting leaks on Friday. Yeah, true. And like genuinely, it's like a surprise, bro. Hiryo, give me a kiss, please. What are you saying, Tofu? Is Japan losing? No, they're currently... Oh, wait, actually, they are losing 1, but they might score. Chat, this is my prediction. So this is what I was going to talk about today if there wasn't a chapter. I don't think Isagi's scoring, chat. Because I saw so many people that are like, Isagi's going to score. It's another boring goal from Isagi scoring a last-minute goal. Guys, oh my god, wait. There is so much we need to talk about, chat. There is actually so much we need to talk about. Because I've seen so much discussion. Holy fuck, can I talk, bro? When I wake up, I lose my ability to talk, like for the first like hour, and that's when I stream, bro. It's just so unfortunate when the leaks come out this time, man. If it was coming out at 12 a.m., I'd be so high energy like usual. But in general, I've seen so many people talk about like it's boring that Isagi is gonna score again last second. When I read that chapter, I didn't think Isagi was actually gonna score. I thought if anything, he has a chance to if he steals it. If Hugo gets distracted by Shido or some shit like that, then I see a chance where Isagi can score. But seeing Isagi awaken or some shit like that, I don't think Isagi's gonna score. I think Rin is gonna go in his destroyer state. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Rin, because he wasn't seen, I thought Rin was gonna go in destroyer mode. I thought Isagi was gonna like end up getting devoured by Rin or some shit like that. Like he devours Hugo and then Rin devours that, leading to that, you know? Leading to a goal or some shit. And then at the last second, I thought we were going to see a Charles and Loki chemical reaction. Yo, Nick with the 2 Nanase headbands. Thank you so much for the 2 Nanase headbands. W's in chat for Nick Delphin. But yeah, I thought it was going to be Isagi, like, assisting or maybe even getting a last-minute goal. Even if he does get a last-minute goal, I still think France will get an even last-minute goal. You know? Like, 10 seconds left on the clock. Charles just fucking hits it. We have no offside, so Loki just sprints all the way. And, yeah, scores a goal at, like, 10 seconds. That means also that Gagamaru would have scored would have saved his 0 goals, bro. Putting up those XQC numbers, you know? But he's still the GOAT regardless. GOAT Gamaru. If we put Fukaku again, by the way, we're, like, conceding 8 goals. Even though they didn't even shoot 8 goals. But, yeah, regardless, I think, they're gonna lose. It's so annoying that Rin only awakens when Isagi does. Yeah, they really made, like, Rin's character. It's kind of unfortunate that they reduced Rin's character to his rivalry with Isagi. But, I mean, that's, like, every single character in the manga, too, you know? Or, like, that's been the big problem. If there's one thing to complain about Isagi, like, I don't even think the last-minute goals are something to complain about. I think they're, like, just having them revolve more around Isagi is a bigger complaint, you know? Like, I think Rin, in his individual water mode, like the super idol mode when he's in his water state instead of destroyer mode, is actually pretty good, but then they just nerfed him to the ground, you know? But it's all good. Hear me out, penalty. They don't do penalties in, the group stages. Only in the knockouts. So we'll see that in, like, we'll probably see that in the, like, the game after the Spain game. The super idol Rin. Y'all remember that? Rate Kira's cover 1 to 10. I would say like a strong, like a 4. I don't think it's that like insane or crazy. The only thing that was insane about it was he was unexpected. I thought it was for sure going to be like the France coach, because I thought it would relate more to the France game. But chat, I thought it was going to be like with this volume cover as well, being Kira. Yo, what's good, Plebby? With the 5 Nanase headbands. Even though Plebby was earlier in the chat too, donating another 5 Nanase headbands. If we're being honest, Kira is the face of side B, and even Igaguri, who's not in Blue Lock anymore, got a cover. Don't give up, raise them Nishioka stocks. True. Okay, wait, I saw someone else also say that because, or first of all, thank you so much for the 5 Nanase headbands. W's in the chat for it's Plebby. But, the Nishioka thing, or not even the Nishioka thing, the Kira not surviving, they literally showed him in the jersey. I will say it's a little different with Igaguri surviving, or not Igaguri not surviving and getting a volume cover. Because same with Tokimitsu and shit like that. And then Kira getting a volume cover. Because out of all the side B contestants, like, he's the only one that makes sense of surviving. You know? So, narratively, he makes the only sense. Who cares about Shindo Hanaru? You know? As cool as it would be to see a new character. Like, I think it would be a lot more interesting if, like, you know, Shigeo Mizuki survived or some shit like that. Am I alone in that train of thought? But I don't know. I don't know. If Rin or Isagi don't perform there is literally no reason to keep the other one on the field because they both play like shit. That is crazy, Kasawi. But yeah. I think Rin and Isagi just had a bad time this game. All the Nigeria players, chat, like even Reo did all right, but like he had the best performance so far out of all the people that scored in the Nigeria game. What's good, Jolly? How you doing, Jolly? It's so early, Jolly. Who cares about Shindo Hanaru? I'm right here, Hiryo. Yeah, Peroxide, when I said that, I kept it in mind, like you. I was like, oh shit, yeah. There's actually some people that do care about Shindo Hanaru. The thing with Shindo Hanaru is that he kind of seems less interesting because of the fact that we're going to get so many new characters anyways. So his status is kind of diminished. True. You know, the only thing about Shindo Hanaru is he's just like a newly introduced character. Like, that's his gimmick, right? So I think between, like, Kira, where people are like, oh, interested in his actual character, and then Shindo Hanaru, where people aren't really interested. Like, actually, literally speaking, Plebby might be onto something, because Nishioka might be the second most interesting character from side B, besides Kira, you know? So if there's anyone that had a chance, it would be him. But like, it's like 99 to 1%, you know? So I don't think that's that. Skip the timer now? Chat, we cannot skip the timer. I'm still waking up, chat. I'm literally still waking up. Hiryo, it's night right now for me. Yeah, it's so early for me right now. The time zones are so different. Or like, the timings for these leaks are so different. It's all good. Spit King, he was in the NEL. He had to fry Nagi. Hugh Goat is so cooked. It's not even 9 a.m. Yeah, it's so early. It's literally so early. Hiryo, are you hyped for Kaiser? I'm actually kind of hyped for Kaiser. I think I'm ready for like the Germany game. Not ready for the Germany game, but I'm excited to see the Germany game. Fam, where do you live? I'm in the United States, chat. I'm in the Pacific Standard Time. So, like, it's so early. I literally have, like, the earliest time zone out of everyone. So, I saw people were complaining about leaks in, like, Eastern time zone. Like, other Blue Lock creators. And that came out at, like 11 a.m. for them. It would be, like, 8 a.m. Or it would release at, like, 10 a.m. or something. And it released at, like, 7 a.m. for me. Also, chat, it doesn't help that I woke up or I stood up till, like, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It's all good. Yo, Hiryo, sorry for rage baiting you in the Discord. Dude, you weren't even rage baiting. Like, you were deadass saying some weird shit, bro. Like, that's literally it. You know, do that shit again and you're not fucking staying in the Discord. The only reason why I kept you in the Discord is because I know you chat there a lot. Leaks on a Friday? Yeah, it's very surprising that leaks are on a Friday. We can't wait. Yeah, we got 1 more minute, chat. 1 more minute. I stayed up till 4 a.m. You got 4 hours of sleep is crazy, Jolly. Who will be the best midfielder right now? If Itoshi Sai doesn't live up to being the best midfielder, holy shit, bro. Also, I saw with the 2 Nanase headbands Groove, I don't know if the notification is showing up. I don't know why my notifications aren't showing up. But thank you so much for the 2 Nanase headbands. Ben, why did Aiku fumble bad this game? That is actually a good question. Aiku, I don't think is going to do anything this game. It's very weird. Narratively, they just pick and choose who's going to do good and who's going to do bad, right? But it's also like the world's #1 team. You can't really blame Gagamaru because the defense was also so bad, you know? So like if we did we're going to be doing a brutal ranking video soon. We're going to do a brutal ranking video soon. And with this game ending soon. If the game literally might be ending in this chapter. I don't know. But when the game ends, I think Gagamaru is gonna have like a higher rank than Aiku. I think Aiku might have, unless he does something in like the last few chapters, Aiku literally won't be, like he might be getting a 0 out of 10, bro. I don't think Aiku's done anything. All right, chat, it's time. After review time, chat. It's a literally time. We've been waiting, folks. We've been waiting. Okay, let me do the thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Chapter 345 TLs. It is time. Get hype. Chapter 345. I know absolutely nothing about this. This chapter wasn't even supposed to come out today, but it's here right now. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. Okay, what's a good one? Isagi just awakened, right? So this is what we've all been waiting for. Or like, I guess the Isagi fans have been waiting for. The Isagi haters, I know the Isagi haters are complaining about it. Guys, I still have so much more to talk about, but yeah, fuck it. Well, let's get into it. It's time. 15 minutes have already passed. All right. Let's get it. Blue Lock chapter 345. Okay, wait. The spoiler blocker just got updated. If you want to know why leaks are early, Golden Week actually made the deadline sooner. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first like saw the leaks were early. So it got released sooner. So we got them sooner, baby. Yeah. Chat, by the way, I heard next week is break week. Yeah, it is break week next week. So no stream, no stream, no chapter review video, but chat, I am working on like a video for that week. Like I preemptively was making a video. Thank you so much for the 2 non-to-say headbands though, Blaze. Let's get it though. 2 crows. I don't know what's going on here. And then what is even that? Okay, let's keep going on though. Kira's gonna be the water boy, by the way. Okay, that is some I agree with that. I agree with that, Peroxide. Okay, let's zoom in. Chapter 345. Narrator. Died in the color of rebellion. Isagi stands in Hugo's way. Wait, yo, low-key, that's some fire writing right there. Why is the narrator cooking right here, bro? The narrator, guys, in the actual English, like, English translations as well, they don't even have the narrator. Like, it's only in the Japanese, I swear. But it's all good. It's whatever. Okay, Hugo, I feel an unfathomable surge of concentration from you, Isagi Yoichi. His expression has changed. Yeah. So we're still in the white-haired mode, right? Are we still in the white-haired mode? I'm not sure. We see Isagi push off Hugo a bit, trying to get Hugo off of him. We see his metavision surging. Wait, surging? When have we started using adjectives like this, bro? Some crazy shit. Or fucking, I don't even know, some actions, whatever. Page 2, we see Hugo in front of Isagi with a prepared stance. Hugo, no, okay, first of all, how did he manage to intercept this ball? Wait, yeah, Hugo in the last chapter literally didn't even understand how Isagi did this, right? And it's because he found his new, like, his new mode or some shit like that, where he's, like, doing the best being a rebel, devouring the number 1. JJK level of narrations. Yeah, JJK Hunter level of narrations, chat. Okay, let's keep going though. He realized that he wouldn't be able to score with the current attack patterns on his team, so he waited for the rebound. Hugo's gear eye appears. Okay, so now we got a locked-in Hugo versus a locked-in Isagi. This is the rematch we've been waiting for. I think this is what the preview also said, that Hugo and Isagi are going to have a rematch. So, one of them has to come up on top here, right? This is who are we placing our bets on? Who are we placing our bets on? Either Hugo, Prime Hugo, or Prime Isagi, guys. Do we always gamble on Prime Isagi? I'm not entirely sure. Let's get it, though. Hugo. Hugo's ticked off. In any case, it's futile. It's too far for a shot from here. Will he go forward with dribbling, or will he pass the ball vertically to the 3 players in the offensive line? Okay. So this is like, will he pass at the last second, or will he actually take the shot himself? Some egoist shit, right? We see a small 3-way panel of Rin, Barou, and Shido. We see Hugo make his 2-finger pose, like in his cover. Okay, like, it's like his, it's like that, right? Something like that. His destiny shit. Like, in his cover, as Isagi activates Metavision with his right eye. Wait, what? Only one eye? Are we concentrating the Metavision on, like, a specific eye? What the fuck is going on here, bro? Yeah, anyways, Hugo, bring it on, Isagi Yoichi. Here we go. So, their matchup is about to start. Which fate will you choose? Suddenly, Isagi makes a pass sideways. Hugo, sideways? Who the fuck could be sideways? Damn Cam Soggy. Okay, Peroxide. We all saw that. Sideways. Now I'm okay. Who'd he pass it to? Who's another option? I know Kunigami was on Charles. Would it be like Hiyori? Hiyori or Karasu? Or Atoya? Right? Atoya still hasn't done much. Karasu, right? Okay, wait. I don't know why that was so delayed for me in my fucking brain. I highlighted and shit too. Karasu. Isagi. We see Karasu's face of pure confusion. Yeah, that is a little bit pure confusion, right? Isagi did the unexpected passing to Karasu, the number 2. Right? Let's go be my number 2 comrade. I'm so confused. Wait, Isagi just confused everyone, right? But that's the only one. So Karasu and Isagi team up is crazy. This is something we didn't expect. Is he still in the white-haired mode? I feel like I gotta see the raws for this a little bit, chat. But let me look at the raws for this. Let me look at the raws for this. So chapter leaks, true end. Let me see. Page 1, yeah, we see Isagi landing in front of Hugo. Oh, he's not even in the white-haired mode, by the way. And then Isagi has his gear cog eye, and then he points towards Isagi. They have a matchup, and then he passes it to Karasu. Okay. That's where we're currently at with the raws. Gagamaru. What? Gagamaru? Where did Gagamaru even come from? Gagamaru having a reaction from across the field. Gagamaru, Aiku, what? Is he serious? Yeah, they didn't expect him to team up with Karasu. I didn't expect him to team up with Karasu either. But I guess that was his only passing options, right? It was either him, Hiyori, or, Atoya, I guess? Hiyori. So Isagi's collaborating with Karasu. Wait, what? Why right now? Is he going to break into the system built around Karasu? Yeah. So this is what Isagi was all about, right? Devouring the number 1. Actually, now that I think about it for more than 2 seconds, yeah, this does kind of make sense. Him devouring the number 1 system. Or not even the number 1. Karasu's the number 1 of Blue Lock. Okay, we see Isagi running up as a crow aura built around... a crow aura built out of puzzle pieces following Isagi behind him. Wait, that's fucking fire, right? Crow aura built out of puzzle pieces? So, now we're getting the Isagi and Karasu team up, which is very, very interesting, though. Like, it's still super interesting to see it. Unexpected. Page 6. Ha, even the Demon King of Blue Lock himself has submitted to me. Guess you have your own gnarly side, too, eh? So, yeah, I guess Isagi's passing here. What is even going on with this fucking chapter? So Isagi, be my number 2 comrade. Is he saying he's becoming number 2 too by doing this? But then he said he was also the rebel. What the fuck is going on with this chapter, chat? I don't know. I just woke up and my brain is fucking jumbled. Karasu, let's push together extraordinary number 2. We see Isagi pass to Karasu. Hugo tries to stop him. Okay, we're hitting a little 1-2s, right? But Karasu makes another pass to Isagi as Karasu gets behind Charles. I'm so confused this chapter. Hugo switches back to Isagi. Isagi makes yet another pass to Karasu as they both successfully manage to get past Charles and Hugo. Okay. So we got some 1-2s going on here. Charles, shit, they got past us. Wait a minute, panic. Layden, react to the situation and improvise. Oh my god, chat. Are we actually tying the score, bro? No. We're tying the score. We're tying the score, chat. Believe in Blue Lock. Last minute, Isagi Karasu chemical reaction for a goal. Let's see. Bruh, where is Rin? I guess Rin needs to pull up, right? Rin is pulling up, but what, chat? Wait, we just fucking manifested it, right? Rin, Isagi Yoichi, full legal name and everything. That is fucking hilarious. Okay, so, Rin's destroy. Oh, no. Oh, chat. Is it my fucking birthday or something? Rin's Destroyer Mode activates. Okay, so it's finally time for itoshi Rin to activate Destroyer Mode. Been ghosting the whole game, by the way, and now he's activating Destroyer Mode. Okay. So, we manifested it. He decided that he couldn't pull off a combination with me, and he switched to that bastard Karasu. He discarded me, the number 1 itoshi Rin. Last 45 minutes is up. 2 minutes additional time? What the fuck? There's 2 minutes left? Okay, wait, what is going on, chat? Oh my god. Wait, yeah, I like how Rin only activated Destroyer Mode after being jealous. This is hilarious. Bro got cheated on? Okay, that might be true. What is going on? 2 minutes left? Wait, 15 minutes passed in fucking like 2 pages, chat? Yeah, in literally 1 chapter. Time flows differently. I've been saying that, chat. I've been saying that. Time literally flows differently in Blue Lock. By the way, the 3-minute, guys, this can still extend because the 3-minute star change timer in the NEL was literally like 8 chapters. Something like that. Loki and Noel were in for like a very long time. I remember that. Rin a side piece now? Yeah. Isagi pulled up with the main chick and the side chick got mad, right? So Rin basically ghosted for 3 chapters, came back for 1 page just to complain about his boy toy leaving him. Okay, what is this Rin slander, bro? I will not tolerate this Rin slander. Let's keep going on, though. Rin will pull up for the last goal, chat. I'm calling it right now. Isagi, wait, where did his white-haired mode go, by the way? I saw he, like, activated in the last chapter, and then he didn't have it in this chapter. So I feel like he's gonna activate it at the end, right? Rin Destroyer Mode, Rin goal, Loki comes back, scores the goal last second, in like 10 seconds, by the way. Loki and Charles chemical reaction. And then we lose the game. Okay, Chigiri, settle it, you bastards. This is our last chance. Bachara, everyone push up. Yes, sir! Okay, so even the bench is getting hype right here. This is hella hype. This is reminiscent of the U20, right? Announcer, now then, all that remains is at 2 minutes. Or no, not even at. Additional time, 2 minutes. Dude, I told you, I just woke up. My brain isn't fucking working. Will France, the reigning champions, escape with the win? Will the challengers, Blue Lock Japan, catch up? We see Karasu face with Gabon. By the way, this name changes every single time. And another defender with Loki, Atoya, Barou, Shido, Chappa, and another defender in or near the penalty box. We cut to Isagi running with Hugo close behind. Hugo with a bolded out name. I've been waiting for this moment, Isagi Yoichi. So it was fate, huh? You ended up having to commit to being the team's number 2. Do you understand why I've been trying to guide you in Japan this whole way as a matter of aptitude? Wait, so Isagi... But Isagi... This isn't Isagi's goal, right? To become the team's number 2? So did he trick Hugo? Is this his ha gotcha moment? Like, he tricked Hugo and Karasu into thinking he's the number 2 again, right? Karasu thinks it right here, and Hugo thinks it right here. Is that what's going on, chat? Is Isagi just like a fucking level ahead? Is he playing chess while everyone's playing checkers? What is going on? Okay. So let's keep going on. If you didn't hear me the first time, my dream is winning the World Cup 4 times. To do that, we need to keep leveling up by fighting strong rivals. In other words, I need all the best footballers of the world to get involved in my fate and become my enemy. So yeah, Hugo is literally doing what Isagi does, making the enemy stronger so that he gets stronger. We see Hugo's robot mechanical aura pop out. Hugo, you passed with flying colors, Japan. Now with the 100% compatibility match between us, let fate decide the optimal conclusion and let it decide our true end. Okay, and this is the chapter name. So Hugo saying the chapter name. Isagi Metavision flares up again. Okay, so Isagi Metavision versus Hugo robot mechanical aura. Let's keep going on. Page 11. Nearly no text, but a lot of chaos. Karasu is blocked and forced to pass to Hiyori. Hugo runs forward, letting Isagi feign behind him. Camus is on Hiyori, but he manages to pass to Isagi. Isagi immediately passes it to Atoya. Okay, so now Atoya has the ball. And we got a page full, just like straight action. That's pretty hype. Atoya, yo, crow. No text. Atoya passes it back to Karasu. Wait, chat. Are we actually gonna see a goal? There is no text or anything, chat. Get fucking hype. Holy shit. Okay. Wait, it might actually end with a Japan goal. No text. Atoya passes it back to Karasu. Karasu passes it long sideways, getting it to Isagi. Isagi then immediately long passes it back to Karasu. Okay, we're moving up the field. Let's fucking get it, Blue Lock. We see Karasu receive the ball as he stretches his hand out. Hiyori, damn, Blue Lock is breaking into an even higher dimension. We're goddamn amazing. With Isagi doing the same kind of linking as Karasu, here it comes the extraordinary. We see Karasu easily get past the defender, nutmegging while simultaneously hand-blocking him. Okay, pull the fucking itoshi Rin, right? Page 14. By the way, still Rin, no appearance of Rin. Like, he popped Destroyer mode and nothing happened. Suddenly, Karasu passes back to Hiyori behind him. Hiyori switch here. Karasu then turns and puts his hand on Bats and Hugo, not letting him budge. Okay, wait, so he's turning... It's literally the same thing as Hiyori's goal from before, right? Rin gonna score? Yeah, Rin will score. I believe in the stocks. Guys, put all your stocks in Itoshi Rin. I don't know if it's going to pay out or not, but we got to believe in our boy. Delusionally. It's 26 meters to the goal I can shoot. The same shooting chance as the first goal. Yeah, okay. So it's literally the exact same thing as the first goal. Now, Hiyori... We see a flashback to Karasu's self-sacrifice. I don't think Hiyori's shooting this, right? There is zero chance Hiyori's shooting this. Okay. Hiryo, what did I miss? I mean, pretty much like the whole chapter, but it's all good. Page 14. Okay, let's keep going, though. Page 15. Hiyori, no, even better than before. I can pass to Shido too. Barou works too. I have a shit ton of scoring options. This ultimate situation Karasu created. Guys, Shido is also a factor too, chat. Like, I know Rin just popped Destroyer mode, but he can come in for the last-minute goal. Karasu, come on, just choose. Wait, Hiyori isn't choosing an option. You know what this is reminding me of, chat? When Isagi literally said before the Nigeria game, or like before the U20 World Cup, he's all like, Hiyori, you gotta think faster. The top fucking players won't allow that shit, you know? And then Karasu was all like, Hiyori's doing his best, and they were like fucking beefing. Like, this is literally giving me callbacks to that. We see Karasu grin ear to ear. Hiyori, my best choice. Hugo, I won't let you. Little King Barou is going down. We see Hugo stop Barou. Okay, so Barou's no longer an option. Charles, okay, so that's how you want to play Hiyori. Shido's mine. It's been like a year since Shido scored, I think. Loki, indeed. Oh, fuck. Okay, so Charles, Loki, Hugo, the big three coming up, right? Charles blocks Shido. Hugo is blocking Barou, and Loki's rushing Hiyori. He's running it down against Hiyori, so Itoshi Rin is open, Isagi is open. Those are the only two options, right, chat? Okay. Charles assists next chapter, trust? Yeah, he probably will. Even if your options have increased, in the end, if we erase individual goal patterns, it's checkmate. You lot are nothing but a bunch of stray egoists. Okay. Hiyori, what? No way. Yeah, we didn't make a decision fast enough, huh? Loki, Hugo, Charles, each with their own individual abilities. Loki uses God speed. Okay. So Loki's running it down straight towards Hiyori. I'm assuming Rin and Isagi are the only ones open, right? There's no way he takes the shot. Unless Hiyori does. Is it Hiyori fucking built like that? I don't know if Hiyori's built different like that. I think he's gonna give it to Isagi or some shit like that. And then it's gonna be Isagi versus fucking... Wait, but who's gonna be on Isagi? Loki runs towards Isagi or some shit like that? Okay. Hiyori's panicking. Hiyori, with instant judgment, they came to crush me in coordination. This level is too high, or the level is too high. Then I'll just have to shoot it myself. No, the shooting lane from before is being guarded by Renoir. And besides, it's too narrow. No good. Okay, yeah, so Hiyori wasn't built different. He's not going to take the shot. Rin and Isagi are the only two players that are open right now. I guess Atoya, maybe? If Atoya's here? Atoya might be here. Page 19. Loki, your judgment was too slow, Hiyori. Game over. Game over is crazy. We see Loki's blacked out eyes, blacked out aura eyes flare up as a small panel on the side shows a shoe? Wait, a shoe question mark. Fucking Itoshi Rin destroyer mode or Isagi, huh? Those are the only two options, chat. Those are literally the only two options. Who will it be? Are we gambling on Isagi or Itoshi Rin? It's probably gonna be Isagi because Rin's been ghosting this whole match, bro. Rin is probably gonna pull up for that last minute goal. Like the last minute tap in, fucking steal the goal. That's what Rin's gonna do. A shoe? Wait, we got fucking blank page? Whole blank page? Page 20! What? No. White hair Isagi for the last page again! White hair Isagi. Hiyori, calling out to Hiyori. Hiyori, Isagi. We see Isagi run up as the puzzle pieces reforming Isagi's entire backside. Isagi, pass it already. I can use it now. S. What? Wait, is he calling him a sadist? Or like, is he saying S? What is this? His fucking white-haired mode is called S? What is this? I'm so confused. The translations say stuff like, I can release it now or I can do it now. Release it now is crazy. So S may mean some shit with Hiyori and Isagi we haven't seen yet. Or it means sadist, saddest. Yeah. Any some shit like that. Wait, so white-haired Isagi with the pull-up game for the last page as well. Is this actually the last page or are we getting like 22 pages this chapter? Because we have like nothing going on here. Okay. So Isagi passed it. He can use it now. Devouring the number one? Devouring fucking Loki or some shit like that? I'm so confused. Okay, but I mean, or maybe he can use it right now, the white hair. We see Hugo's gear eye flare up once more. Narrator, a woven light of hope. This fate is unpredictable. And no Itoshi Rin. So Itoshi Rin's devouring this, right? Itoshi Rin scoring the last minute goal. I swear, why does this whole setup feel awfully familiar? Okay, Yuki me up. Like Isagi's gonna pass back to Rin. Rin scores, then Isagi's gonna be like, how's it feel to be fated to be my number 2 in my story, Hugo? Yeah, I literally said it's gonna be like the Manshine game. Anyways, yeah, that's the last page. Okay, honestly, this last page, bro, white hair Isagi coming back is hype, but I thought we would get a little bit more. I thought we were gonna get a goal. Okay, anyways, chat, that's it for Blue Lock chapter 345, to be continued in chapter 346 on May 11th. Yeah, we have a break week next week. Full bets. Holy shit, we're fucking gambling, chat. Here we go. Hikari fucking impression. Let's go, bro. In the 4 minutes, fucking Hikari's invincible or some shit like that. Let me read the raws as well, though. Chat, how are we feeling about chapter 345? Yeah, this was a build-up chapter. Next chapter might be the last chapter, because side B is going to take up the last chapter. The score is 3-2, so Japan is definitely losing. Let's go gambling? Yeah, we're gambling, chat. We're gambling. Okay. So it's definitely next chapter's last chapter. Isagi versus Hugo. Rin comes in destroyer mode, scores the goal, and then like 10 seconds left of additional time, Charles hits a pass over to Loki, and they somehow make a goal in 10 seconds. France wins. I think that's what it's going to be, chat. That's my, like, prediction just from, like, the 2 seconds of reading this chapter. What do we score? What are we rating this chapter on a scale of 1 to 10? Is 6, nothing happened. And what are we, chapter title is true end, but it's not the end of the game. Yeah, some kind of bullshit kind of happened with this chapter, chat. But it's all good. It's all good. It's like build up. We're in front of the goal now. I thought for sure we're seeing a goal this chapter, but it's all good. Okay, start of the chapter. Who are we rating start of the chapter, chat? Isagi, Karasu, right? Isagi, Karasu, Hugo. I think Hugo might be an option as well. Yeah, chat, I think right now, just off like my impression, kind of nothing really happened here. Ren Pop Destroyer mode didn't show up. This is very reminiscent of like a Barou pulling up, or not Barou pulling up. Barou saying something right before his goal, right? He was all like, I need to find something to devour. I need to find a new fucking #1 to devour, right? They're dragging it. We got a break week next week. Yeah, they decided to fucking... They gave us a fucking cliffhanger, bro. They gave us a cliffhanger. It's unfortunate, but it's all good, chat. Okay. But Ren popping Destroyer mode right here is very reminiscent of what Barou was doing. So I think Ren is going to score a goal. I've been saying that for like a month now. But we're having 2 options. I think the only 3 options is maybe Rin. Shido's being blocked by Charles. So I don't think Shido's scoring this game. You know? So, Rin scoring, Isagi scoring, or Karasu, right? I think the last minute option could be Karasu. Because Karasu, he's the one holding people back. He's not being blocked. Like, he's the one blocking, you know? So that's that. Where do you get the leaks? Join the Discord. The leaks are in the Discord. They should be posted there. Theory, Rin breaks the shot and then Loki scores. Rin Destroyer mode. Then that could be like they could be fucking scoring with 2 goals, which would be like a happy time for the fucking France fans, right? Because everyone was all like, the France team should win by a lot. I thought that too. I thought the France team would win by a lot. But I think it's literally going to be a last-minute chemical reaction. Like, we're going to see 2 goals in 1 chapter, by the way, which I don't think we've seen since, like, the 2nd selection. Yo, it's Plebby with the 10 Nanase headbands. Thank you so much for the 10 Nanase headbands. It's Plebby. W's the chat. Chat, what are we calling white-haired Isagi? I nominate Rebel/Rebellion Isagi, considering he refers to his ego as such when he's in the form. Arrow calls it Omnivision, but I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, I know Arrow calls it Omnivision, but that's kind of like a... It's kind of like a fan fiction in his own mind, like an OC, you know? I don't really know where it came from. But the official, like... I mean, he has white hair. That's why we call it white hair Isagi. Rebel Isagi's low-key fire, though. But it also showed up in PXG when he wasn't a rebel and when he was in his 0 state. You know? Fucking have Ultra Instinct or some shit like that. White hair Isagi. 0 state. Yeah, people said it is 0 state. Shido cucked is so crazy. Honestly, chat, like a few weeks ago back, I think I literally called this. I was like, I don't think my hot take is Shido's not scoring because what they did was they put Shido in front of Barou for the NEL goal, and then they have Barou and then Barou got fucked over, right? And then now Barou fucks over the Shido fans by stealing his goal and shit like that. So, I think that's what it is. But, yeah, wow, okay, this chapter kind of had nothing, chat, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know what? It was good build-up. We see Isagi in front of the goal, Rin with Destroyer mode. This was literally a build-up. I'm pretty sure they couldn't fit the goal in 1 chapter. So they did it like this. Or they want to surprise us with 2 goals next chapter. Chat, I think we might actually see 2 goals in the next chapter. I think we're gonna see Isagi and Rin score at the start, and then Charles and Loki run it up for like a last-minute goal. The official coloring of Isagi doesn't have white hair. True, but like, it's so weird. Why would they would make his design and not white hair, you know? That is so weird. But, yeah, we still don't have a name for it. I guess the name might be S. I can use it now, which might be referring to white hair Isagi. Okay. It's cinema, very great build-up. Isagi likely has the thought of Rin's intervention. Yeah, like he's thinking ahead of time that Rin is gonna do some shit like that, right? Or devouring the #1. Like he knows Rin is gonna do something if he's doing something. S. Isagi, not a name I like. I really don't know what he says here. We're gonna have to wait for the English translations. Right? 4 goals in 2 minutes. Well, chat, also 15 minutes literally passed in like 1 second. It's gonna be 2 goals. 1 goal on each side. I think if anyone could score 1 goal in like a minute time, imagine this play takes 1 more minute. They are in front of the goal. And also, chat, you have to remember, time deadass moves differently in fucking BLUELOCK, bro. So, like, they could score a goal, and there's still 1 more minute left. You know, even if 2 minutes have actually passed. Because 15 minutes fucking passed randomly. In between, like, 1 chapter. Possible S in Japan means sadist? Yeah, saddest? Yeah. I thought that's what it was originally when I read it. Dude, I'm still fucking waking up, bro. Holy shit. I should have drank, like, a fucking coffee or some shit to wake up. Yeah. I think he is referring to Hiyori now. true Metavision Isagi. In Japan, it's Golden Week next week. Yeah, chat. No chapter next week. We have break week next week. This chapter probably a 6. Yeah, to be honest, this chapter was just kind of build up, chat. You know? I do like the build up though. Right here, Isagi pulling up for the last page is hype. In Blue Lock time, there's probably 10 seconds left, so Rin's gonna tie it up 3-3. But the game won't end in a tie, chat. Like, I feel like they're pulling out the unexpected. Like, everyone's gonna be disappointed if it's a tie. Like, it's gonna be a tie? Like, Isagi and Rin will be celebrating, and Isagi will be like, fucking Hugo or some shit like that. I've devoured you. Or I've shown you your philosophy's wrong. And then Loki and Charles pull up for, like, the last minute. Because, guys, we still haven't seen Charles since the start of the game. Charles, deadass, hasn't done anything. Well, he blocked Isagi, actually. So I think he's going to have an assist. We haven't seen his passes. And the whole point of Charles' character was literally to be a passer for Loki. So keep that in mind. Like, let's use our brains for, like, 2 seconds. I think they're going to fucking score. I think Rin is going to score. Rin and Isagi will score. And then Charles and Loki will score in the same exact chapter. You know? I think they tie, and Hugo admits France wasn't trying. It's either a tie or Japan loses. Yeah, there's zero way we win now. There's zero way we win. But it could, like... Dude, it would be so unsatisfactory if it was a tie, though, chat. Like, is it just me thinking that? Because I'm seeing so many people say it's a tie. That's why I was going to stream today, chat, regardless if the chapter was going to come out and basically say, like, I don't think it's going to be a tie, you know? But only 2 minutes left. If there's someone that could score a last minute, like, literal last minute, 1 minute left on the clock goal, it would be Loki and Charles, you know? Now it is confirmed that Kira's going to join the Blue Lock Japan team being carried by Nagi after release of Volume 39 cover. Yeah. I think Kira's going to survive. So, rest in peace, Shindo Hanaru. Rest in peace, Shigeo. He's the one surviving. If there is a tie, it would get an additional time. Hopefully not, would be underwhelming. Shigeo, no. Going by feats, Isagi is the one that scores last minute goals. We're in additional time right now, Rums. We're in additional time right now. Like, they literally said it's additional time earlier in the chapter. Or maybe S is for Sendo? Wait, what is that reach right there? Guys, will Sendo see the pitch in the group stage? If Sendo actually plays in the group stage, that would be hella funny. I'm not gonna lie. I think if there's one time Sendo can actually play, actually maybe in the Brazil game, right? The game that doesn't matter. The game before the Spain game, right? The first knockout stage game that we're obviously winning. They might play like the players that aren't as popular, like Sendo, Kiora, some shit like that. There's only 20 pages. Yeah, Blue Lock chapters have been having only 20 pages now. I think the last time we had like 22 was during PXG. Bro, when will be the next stream? In literally 2 weeks time, chat. 2 weeks time is the next stream. Because we have no chapter next week. I'll be really disappointed if this match is a tie. Yeah, I'll be disappointed too, but it's all good. What's good, Jagar? It's been a hot second. Hope you're doing good. He turned into Frankie from One Piece. S is for super. What's good, Kikas? Hope you recover soon. Hope you recover soon. Thought you broke your ankle, but somehow you could walk. No new chapter? Yeah, no chapter next week, chat. No chapter next week. I feel like I should make like a little announcement for that. If Hugo was blocking barou and Hugo was going for a 1v1 for Isagi and barou is free now. Honestly, wait, let me look at the raws. If barou scores a brace, bro, that would be so last minute. But Rin pop destroyer mode. Chat, okay. Let me say one thing right here, chat. Rin popping destroyer mode right here and literally not showing for... He just popped destroyer mode and fucking nothing happened. You know? So I don't think they would have teased destroyer mode and nothing happening if he doesn't do something in the next chapter. It's the same energy as barou saying some shit to Isagi right before his goal chapter. One chapter before barou scored, he was all like, I need to go hunting for a new #1 or some shit like that, right? And then he found Shido, which was literally that. So Rin destroyer mode and he's gonna fucking destroy Isagi. Some shit like that. I don't know. It's a little unfortunate that Rin's whole, like, character is fucking revolving around Isagi right now. Like, I feel like that's a bigger complaint than anything. But it's all good. By the way, Nagi comes back next match. I saw so many people talk about that or, like, theorize about it. You know, with Baratsuta saying shit. I wonder if Kira's just gonna shit talk Isagi from the side. This is gonna be fucking cinema, chat. We're about to end the game. This is actually gonna be cinema. The next few weeks, chat, like the week of May, France game ending, side B, England New Gen 11 probably getting revealed as well. It's gonna be fucking cinema, chat. It's actually going to be cinema. I cannot wait for May. It's gonna be so hype. I don't know why I think Karasu not getting benched next time. Well, the Karasu system work, and they literally can't, like, fucking... Ego can't disprove that, even though he's the one that gave up it for this game, right? Do you have anything planned for next stream? Kiwi, it was probably gonna be, like... I don't think I'm gonna stream next week. I think I'm just gonna wait. Because all my thoughts I can put in this one. Like, nothing... Okay, I was gonna stream next week if my thoughts change, but... I don't think my thoughts changed from this chapter. Like, this chapter didn't really change anything. I think Rin's coming in last second. Probably will steal the goal or score the goal by targeting Isagi, right? Or Isagi fucking thinks beyond that and targets Rin targeting him. Some shit like that. But I think BLUELOCK, no matter what, will score a goal. And then I think last minute, with literally like 5 seconds left on the clock, we might see a literal countdown, chat, in the last second. But we've never seen that in BLUELOCK, so I'm hyped for that. I think there's going to be like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then Loki scores a goal at the last second, literal last second. But that also means Gagamaru would have like a fucking 0 out of 10 performance. Sai in the gym right now. Will they end as a draw, play an extra 30 minutes, or go to penalty kicks? Chat. They can't go to penalty kicks. They can't go to penalty kicks. You know? In the group stage. Is this... I don't even know anymore, bro. We're in additional time right now, too, chat. So, this is literally it. If they tie, they tie. You know? If they score a goal and tie, they tie. That's literally what it is. Penalty kick isn't in the group stage. That's what I'm saying. Rin's gonna score and Isagi assist. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Rin will score, Isagi assist. Charles and Loki will have a chemical reaction. Because Charles has been ghosting as well. Ever since his goal. Like, the first goal. Y'all really expect Charles weak-ass holding back Shido? Shido is still in play. Yeah, I do think between the scoring options, right? I mean, they kind of... I don't know. The thing is, I think Shido is gonna get fucked over this match and then he'll score in the England game. Because barou got his time to shine now, right? And then Shido got his time to shine in the NEL by going over barou and getting 3rd place. Okay, let's go to the cooking document. We also didn't fucking do any cooking document. Chapter 345. Let's list our thoughts, chat. Karasu wouldn't get benched for performing well. He'll just get a heart-to-heart with Ego. Yeah, unless Ego's super biased. That's what I'm saying, Horse Melons. Like, when we say Karasu's getting benched, chat, that was a fucking joke. Like, I feel... The people are unironic... Like, I feel like most people took that seriously. Like, we said that as a joke. We're all like, oh, Ego's gonna fucking slime out Karasu. You know? We're going against him. But, you know, if Karasu was going to get benched, it would have been at the halftime, by the way, chat. Okay, Isagi 1-star the chapter in 84%. I will say, though, like, this chapter was kind of a nothing burger. Let's say, chapter was kind of a nothing burger. Build up. Next chapter, possibly the last. Okay, so think about it like this, chat. Think about it like this. We have 2 chapters left of this volume. With Kira being on the volume cover. I talked about this in my TikTok, by the way. By the way, chat, oh yeah, I forgot to fucking mention that. I made a fucking TikTok. I'll plug it at the end. You know? Unless y'all go find that shit. But, with Kira being on the volume cover, that means Kira will have to appear somewhere in this volume. So, side B is the last chapter. So that means one more chapter for the France game, right? One more chapter for the France game, 1 for side B. 2 chapters left of this volume. We'll find that. Who's the star for 344? Wait, star of the chapter 85%. It was Isagi, by the way. Why didn't I write Isagi? It was Isagi. Okay, let's chill with it. Let's go with the chill music. The non-copyright shit. Okay. Now, one more. Okay, so I think next goal, or next chapter will be a BLUELOCK goal. And then last second, literally last second, Charles and Loki chemical reaction. Like, I think it's gonna be them scoring, chat. There's no way Charles doesn't have a Charles hasn't had like a singular pass this game, you know? And he's known as like the passer. So like, thinking about it twice, unless they fucking forgot about Charles's character, that's that. Nah, Itoshi Rin for sure gonna do something next chapter. I think Gagamaru might save, bro. If you think... Gagamaru. Wait, Gagamaru's saving the Charles and Loki chemical reaction? I feel like it'd literally be better if Gagamaru didn't. If they tie the game, bro, I don't know. Yeah, Aiku, okay. If they do score, if France scores one more time in the last minute, Aiku and Gagamaru are getting slandered. Guys, I don't know why it always autocorrects to Haiku or Haiku. Are getting slandered. Haiku. Kunigami is a bum as a striker. Don't let Mr. Kasawi literally chatted right after that, by the way. Laden goal. Laden goal sim. Are we thinking about that? Not Goat Gamaru. Yeah. Gagamaru, he conceded every single goal this game, bro. First time Gagamaru slander. Well, also, guys, also think about it like this. The defense is really weak, so you can't really blame Gagamaru too much. Even though he did concede every single goal, by the way. He did concede every single goal. What's your top 3 auras? I see so many people say Charles' aura, but I think Charles' demon aura was a little overrated. This is a hot take from me, but I like Rin's aura is obviously very cool with Destroyer mode and shit like that. Itoshi Sai's aura is really cool. Rin's aura is cool, but I'd put it at number 3, even though Rin's my favorite character. I love Sai's aura. I like fucking Kaiser's blue rose aura as well. You know? Or like the fucking vines and shit. Like when he had that one fucking Kaneki panel or Tokyo Ghoul panel when he was like rushing Nanase with like the fucking thorns on his back. Every goal Gagamaru concedes is another goal Aiku let through. That's what I'm saying, Sim. That's what I'm saying. If they can't go to penalties, the way it looks like the white monster, Ben Soggy. Okay, what are we saying, Horse Melons? Is this a troll? Ties it up with Rin, and Hugo is like, we're gonna run it the fuck back, son. Don't get it comfortable. Yeah. I think chat, this is what it's gonna be. Yo, Plebby with another 5 Nanase headbands. Thank you so much, Plebby. Dude, I really wish I had more energy for these streams, bro. Should I just start waking up earlier, bro? Should I actually fix my sleep schedule? Anyways, how much aura would Hugo get if he blocked the shot on goal and then Charles Loki chemical reaction happened anyway, starting from his counter attack? Wait, that would genuinely, Hugo would be fucking Thanos. Like, he's already Thanos already, but that would be even crazier. W the chat for it's Plebby, though. So, I think the options are, right? The options are, if Hugo does block it, I would honestly like that. I would like that, Plebby, simply because that means France would have a bigger advantage over Japan in the win, right? Like, they would win in a 2-goal lead or 2-goal difference. And I think the goal difference for France is kind of important because it narratively builds them up as like a stronger team. But I mean, Japan is also a strong team too, so they should contend for it. I think like winning by 1 is still not even a big problem. Because if you think about it, France's goals have been like almost effortless. Like the first goal with Charles was effortless. Hugo's goal, he fucking mogged Isagi, right? And then Loki's goal right there was kind of easy with Hugo. But then our goals, like Hiyori's goal with Karasu, literally took us changing our whole formation, right? Karasu abandoning the whole philosophy and becoming number 2 simply for Hiyori to score. And then Barou had to like devour a completely different person besides Isagi, you know? So that was that. I can't believe the slander on Gagamaru. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's remove Gagamaru from this chat. Silently remove it. Even though Gagamaru concedes every goal, let's silently remove it, chat. Don't mention Gagamaru's name. If we don't mention it, nobody will slander him. Okay, we'll keep it on the down low. 10 pages Hugo versus Isagi and then 10 last goal. Nah, I think it's gonna be first few pages, like 10 pages for a goal. And then last minute, like literally the last page will be another goal for France. If this game ends in a tie, then France is definitely gonna be the final boss in the World Cup finals. Yeah. They are. Which pretty much confirms that if the game ends in a tie, this pretty much confirms that Germany is losing, right? Because the only way we can face against France is against them in the finals, you know? So Germany will lose again. The whole, like, there was like a whole, like, fucking thing of, well, I mean, maybe they don't even have the face-off. If they're continuing past the U20 World Cup, maybe they don't. It's gonna be weird. We'll see. I'm excited for the next new gen, though. Chat, I'm literally telling you, after this break week, will be straight cinema. Like, are you guys ready for fucking next week? Because after that, we're gonna have the goal chapter, right? After break week, we're gonna have a goal chapter, ending of the game for France. Holy fuck, can I speak? And then side B, and then England new Gen 11 revealed, and then we're going into the next game. And then we're gonna have fucking Isagi Karasu, like, actually talking. or some shit like that. Like, we're gonna have off the pitch talking about, like, what's gonna happen for the next game, which is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be straight cinema. Also, like, video-wise, I should have the France game compilation coming up the next day, and then, England game predictions, and then brutal ranking video. The brutal ranking video is gonna be so fucking long, bro. It's gonna be so long. But brutal ranking video will be there as well. And then, maybe a new Gen 11 ranking video. But new Gen 11, bro, holy shit, that's gonna be so hard to fucking do. Nobody agrees on new Gen 11 rankings, by the way. So, that's that. Is the chapter out yet? The raws are out. You can see it in the Discord. 3 ads, how greedy, dog? YouTube puts the ads. It's not even me putting the ads in. I don't have a button to press fucking put ads. It's not like Twitch. So it's literally just YouTube putting in ads. Lorenzo on top. Last time volume cover was leaked before it finished was Baratsutsu's volume cover, by the way, exactly 1 year ago. Now, they always leak the volume cover. Hugo's was leaked for this one. Yo, Figure Time with the 5 non-essay headbands. Thank you so much. Is it likely that Japan, France, and Nigeria move on to the group stage? Now, there's only two players that could, or not 2 players, 2 teams that can move on. So it's Japan and France. Nigeria and England were probably not making it through, you know? So that's that. Hiryo, are you excited for Bunny Sai backstory in the Spain match? Yeah. I think, bro, Sai has so much expectations to live up to. And I trust in Kanashiro's writing. I think Kanashiro will live up to the hype, you know? Because Hugo came out of nowhere and literally, like, lived up to the hype as the France new Gen 11, you know? When he was introduced. Sai gonna slander Rin if he doesn't score because Nigeria was ass. Karasu MVP. Yeah, Karasu was 100% the MVP this match. Brutal ranking video. We have a lot of videos to go through when that comes through. You're not gonna cover the Raws? We can't show the Raws on stream, chat. I mean, I see it. I literally see it. It's kind of like pointless for me to even show what's going on because Peroxide does a really good job of explaining it. What goes on in, like, the chapter with just words. Lorenzo on the bottom. Lorenzo probably is at the bottom for most of them. But, you know, in terms of feats, Itoshi Sai is probably the last because of U20. I want to learn the backstory on why Sai hates Bunny so much. Yeah, I agree. Also, the official translation is out for the chapter. Yeah, no official translation. Officials comes out on Tuesday, chat. So, like, what is it? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. In a couple of days, I'll literally release the video for the officials, chat. New Gen ranking. Yeah, it's gonna be new Gen ranking. Maybe some theories coming out as well. But I have a, what is it called? I have a theory, or not a theory. I have a video for next week for the break week, chat. So that's gonna be that. Yuki Miya on the missing list. Yeah. England game, I think we're gonna see Yuki Miya play. I think we're gonna see Yuki Miya. When will Shido play again? If Shido doesn't score this match, I think Shido will play again for the England game. I'm hype as hell for the England game. Hiryo learns how to count. True. Yeah, chat, my brain literally doesn't work in the fucking morning. Like, I do absolutely nothing in the morning simply because my brain doesn't work. You know? And I'm forced to stream this fucking early. It's so unfortunate. Literally the worst time zone. Gonna move to the East Coast or move to fucking a different time zone simply for these streams, chat. Chill, Tofu, chill. Do you think any other countries will have 2 new Gen 11s? Probably not, Sim. Probably not. Like, I think they're just gonna show, like, or that new Gen 11 panel I still think is, like, kind of true. Like, they showed Loki and then they showed the France flag, right? So that's, like, 2 or some shit like that. It also doesn't make sense. Like, what I want to see, can't wait to see Agi again for the England match. Yeah. I think Agi might score a goal in the England match. We'll see what happens. Nah, Gaga slander is needed. What's good, Red Muhammad? If it's tie, England will definitely win. Yeah, but this France game won't be a tie. Why would they make... Okay, guys, think about it for a second. Why would they make a blue lock tie against the best team and then lose to an inferior team? Unless, like, the players became sick or some shit like that and stopped performing up to standard, you know? But it's all good. I don't think this will end in a tie still, chat. I'm, like, betting on it. Let's gamble on that. Okay, chat. You know what? Let's do one more poll. France game ending. Let's say tie. Blue lock loses. There's no way blue lock wins now, by the way, chat. But it's literally like that. Let's start a poll. What do y'all think? Who is your favorite in blue lock? Itoshi Rin. And I've gone through so much slander for this game. for this game so far. What is Aiku doing? Yeah, Aiku hasn't really done much, chat. I think in the brutal ranking video, Aiku might have the lowest rating. I mean, Bachra couldn't get past Canvas as well, but he got subbed out. Aiku played for the whole, like, 90 minutes and hasn't really done much. A tie is trashed, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think a tie would be satisfactory for fucking anyone. Besides, like, BLUELOCK or, like, Isagi fans. BLUELOCK needs the loss. Yeah. They need to lose. What's good, temp? Itoshi Rin is a whole nothing burger this match too. Yeah, but at least he was like on Loki and he had like a shot on goal, right? And then Hugo just fucking covered it. Deadass fucking Rin went against 2 new Gen 11s. But Aiku has done nothing but grasp for straws in that last chapter. You know? So that's literally it. Where is Nico? Nico is just gone. Forever not existing. I would be, honestly, I think Ryu's not going to play. Actually, no, Ryu might play in the next match just to go against fucking Augie. Bro, the defenders are going to have to go crazy next match. Guys, it's kind of like, you can kind of tell who is going to have narrative importance based on who did good in the last match and who didn't do good in the last match. You know? In the Nigeria game, because Rayo scored a goal, Rayo got subbed out. Bachra scored a goal, Bachra got subbed out. Rin scored a goal, Rin didn't do anything. Isagi scored a goal. Isagi didn't really do anything this match until like the last second. So you can kind of tell who's getting narrative importance. No way this poll is 50-50. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone is thinking it's a tie. And that's what I was saying before, chat, like when I first started the stream. If I was gonna stream, I was gonna talk about how like people are saying this is a tie. I don't think it's gonna be a tie, chat. Also, don't think Isagi is gonna score. If Isagi scores, chat, I don't even think I'd like it that much. Like, it'd still be hype as hell, because white hair Isagi scoring and shit like that, making, proving Hugo wrong. New philosophy. And I don't even mind, like, the last-minute goals and shit. But everyone was complaining about it. You know, I saw so many people online just, like, talk about, like, Isagi is a fucking boring protagonist. Or, like, Isagi is repetitive. Dude, it's like he's adapting. Every single character is repetitive. They use all the same things, bro. You know, they all have the same weapons. You know? Itoshi Sai passes, Rin fucking destroys, Isagi adapts. But, I don't know. I think it was just rage bait. So we're just not falling for the rage bait. Why do we have Aiku perception blitzed? Hiryo in denial. That Isagi is a, what is it called? That Isagi is a repetitive character? I mean, he's the main character, bro. I've never seen a fandom hate the main character more. I don't even think Isagi's not even my favorite character, chat. He's like number 5 on the list. You know? Like, I'd prefer to have, Rin score, if anything. Harasu Awaken versus Rayo. Rin Flow coming? Yeah. Who's the other 4? Honestly, Hugo might, like, I was literally saying, Hugo might be, like, my number 2 right now. I think right now, it's Rin, Hugo, Rayo, and then, fuck, like, Kunigami or some shit like that. Even though Kunigami hasn't done much. And I slander Kunigami all the time. But it comes from a fact of, like, I like Kunigami so much that it hurts to see him fucking do bad, you know? Hugo, a bit of recency bias. Yeah, it's 100% recency bias. But, I mean, he just got introduced. He's the most introduced character. Of course he's gonna be recently biased. Kunigami? Yeah, I mean, Kunigami was the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel, chat, by the way. Like, literally the whole reason. So I have, like, a special place for him in my heart. But yeah, Kunigami fucking sucks. I will say that. Sucks in the way that they treated his character. Like, I actually think he's kind of, like, good, but came in as the worst of the Egoist 4 before the wild card. Ended up as the worst of the Egoist 4 after the wild card. Became a defender. Hyped up as a perfect striker. They literally just slandered his character. No wild card backstory as well. Plot literally killed Kunigami. It's just so unfortunate. It's actually so unfortunate. Being Kunigami fan is a torture, but I will stand by my GOAT. People talking about no stakes if Japan ties are morons. They are obviously clearing the group stage regardless. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not no stakes, Libra. When people are saying that if Japan ties, Japan tying, it makes no sense because, what is it called? France is the strongest team. So if they tie against the strongest team, why would they lose against a fucking even weaker team? Unless the weaker team just has a better performance or Japan underperforms, you know? Which is kind of a bullshit thing to pull out of the hat. Like, you'd rather just have France lose, and that narratively makes more sense, you know? I think that's what people are complaining about. More than anything. Like, we know we're clearing the group stage. If they tie though, like that sets up the either we score or we run out of time. But I mean, Loki's like the fastest character. If there's anyone that can score a last-minute goal, it would literally be Loki and Charles. Chat, remember that Isagi scored with 1 minute goal left in the Nigeria game, and he went up the whole pitch in 1 minute, and he scored in the Nigeria match. Chigiri's character really getting killed, bruh. Yeah, I don't know why they keep putting him in fucking, like, they didn't take advantage of his NEL training, like the 44 Panther Snipe, you know? And then he hasn't been playing like the whole match, even though his U20 training was to build his stamina so that he could play a whole match, you know? 4-3, I think. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 4-3. If it does end in a tie, though, chat, no matter what, next chapter will be will blow up the fucking internet, I think. It's either gonna be, like, a tie and people are gonna be disappointed, right? Even though, like, it's whatever. Like, if they tie, they tie. Like, at least it's whatever for me. But I just think it's a lot more disappointing than a fucking loss. At one point in the story, do you think Chigiri's leg is gonna snap? It really depends how long they extend this, It's gonna be sometime this arc, probably. But it depends on how long they extend this manga. If it's actually true that Nomura, he said something about, like, extending the manga for fucking 20 years, or that he wants to do this shit for 15 years straight. Or 15 years. Then I still think he's still gonna break it this arc. But I don't know. Probably, like, later on. Way later on. It's been so, like, foreshadowed for the longest time. 4-3 is the only acceptable conclusion. We need to lose this man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I prefer that ending and, like, my theory, like, what I think is gonna happen of Isagi and Rin score towards the first half of the chapter, and then Isagi's gonna, like, shit talk Hugo, but then talk way too quickly, and then Loki and fucking Charles gonna have a last-minute chemical reaction. Nomura, please don't. Yeah, I don't want to be fucking, like, 40 years old reacting to the chapter. My fucking kid's gonna be on the stream, by the way, chat. Dog, Rin versus Loki was so hyped, but no one scored that chapter. Yeah, Rin versus Loki with the no text panels is actually fire. But they need to put Corona and Raichi in the England game because Chigiri and Reo are shut down. England will be ready for that 44-degree Panther Snipe. Isagi's next action is going to cause the team to throw away their goal chance trust. When's the mod meetup stream? Nah, you ain't having no kids. Good comms, Shadow Boy. What if Japan loses the next match and then there's a time skip? I don't think the manga will want to waste a year on U20 when there's the real World Cup. Fairy, they're hyping this World Cup up. Like, Henri literally said this is as hype or, like, as many eyes are on it as the actual World Cup. What's good, Nyar Dayen? I still don't know how to pronounce that name, like, properly, and you've been in the stream for, like, 2 years. Dang, I was really looking forward to the Rin and Isagi chemical reaction. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be Rin and Isagi chemical reaction, too. This chapter was low-key a nothing burger, but it makes the next chapter, like, very, very hype. Like, the next chapter will be crazy. Chigiri breaking his leg again, kind of trash, in my opinion. Yeah, I think there might be a time skip. Chat, do we think we're literally, like, we're just gonna throw away side B? Or some shit like that? And then Itoshi Sai won't play after being reintroduced, and Spain won't play. It's either going to be 3-2 or 4-3. What do you think will be the most boring U20 World Cup match? I think all the World Cup matches will have something to look forward to, right? Like, Nigeria was technically the most boring, because if you're reading it on a week-to-week basis, chat, like, we also had, like, a break week that 1 week, or, like, a half chapter or something like that, and absolutely nothing happened there, right? There was just nothing to theorize during Nigeria, because we all knew we were going to win that game. Like, once it became 2-0, like, with Reo scoring, we all knew we were going to win, you know? So it kind of became boring for the Nigeria match. But I think every other game, we can kind of see, like, other players being implemented. Regardless, though, it wasn't even that boring, because we got to see Reo use copy, we got to see Batra score a goal, you know? Like, we got to see a lot of unexpected things, and it was fun, you know? The Brazil game will be the most boring, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we might see, like, obviously we know we're gonna win that match, so it's gonna be like Nigeria, but we're gonna see some other players get their time to shine. So, like, Yuki Miya might play or some shit like that. Shido might score a goal during that game. We're just gonna see a lot of different characters play, even though we know we're gonna win that match. Okay, anyways, chat, that's 1 hour. That is 1 hour. Honestly, I have a lot more to talk about, like, in terms of, like, Isagi and Rin and shit like that, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, 4-0 was too much. Okay, wait, let me end the fucking timer right there. Okay, this loss will really evolve the Blue Lock team for next match. But yeah, chat, that's going to be cinema for next week. Thanks to y'all for pulling up. Bro wants to leave. No, it's always been an hour. We always do the 1 hour stream, chat. Yuki Miya, I haven't heard him before. Good night, Ben Hiryo. Ben Hiryo is crazy. All right, chat. But that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for pulling up, as always. Super grateful. Even though it's like, what, super early or something like that. See you, bro. I'm so glad I could join the last few minutes of the stream. Appreciate you for pulling up. See you, Hiryo. Where's your TikTok? Go find it. Like, go find the fucking One Piece, bro. I said it like fucking Gold D. Roger. Go fucking find it. I'm pretty sure y'all can find it. It's literally the same name as like my YouTube and shit like that. Y'all can find it. I'll plug it like next stream or some shit like that. We'll see what happens, bro. But we'll grow on there. We'll grow on there. I think that's just a place for me. Like, the whole reason why I did it was because I couldn't really, like, make more content about BLUELOCK. Like, I have so many thoughts throughout the week. So I was either deciding, like, should I just make a TikTok or should I do, like, double streams? You know, like, stream where we just talk to the chat. Yo, it's Plebby with another 5 Nana's headbands. Thank you so much, it's Plebby. Rayo might be part of the new Egoist 4, because why hasn't Shigiri or Kunigami locked in yet? He's using their kits? Yeah, that's true, Plebby. That's true. Rayo scored a goal before Shigiri using Shigiri's fucking weapon. But thank you so much for the 5 Nana's headbands. Let's LARP next stream. Yeah, we can start LARPing, chat. But yeah, be there for next week, 2 weeks in 2 weeks time, because we got some fucking hype going on. We got what is called probably goal next chapter, France game ending as well. I'm super hyped for next week. So I want a tie. We love you, Hiryo. Appreciate you, Fairy Miku. I love y'all, chat, sometimes too. Sometimes, though. A very big sometimes. I'm just kidding. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, peak stream. We might be doing, that's kind of the plan moving forward. So, just to give you guys a little, like, heads up for break week and shit like that. Break week next week, so no chapter review next week. We're gonna have chapter review coming out on Tuesday, and then next week will be a collab with a Dark Hero Josh on a video. I don't want to spoil what the video is completely about, but next week we've been cooking for like, bro, we've been fucking doing it for like a month. Like, it's been in the drafts for like a month. So, next week will be a collab between me and Dark Hero Josh. If Josh, like, if we get all our parts done in time and shit like that. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will, though. But yeah, we'll have that video out by next week for the break week. And then after that will be chapter review. We're back to normal stream schedule and shit like that. So there's that. Mixed streams where we just talk. Yeah, we used to do that back then. Back when the community was like way smaller. I think when I had like 50k subs, I used to do like double streams in a week where I do like hot takes and I do this. Oh yeah, we could also do hot takes after, we could do hot takes after the game ends, because everyone will have their takes now. People are just gonna call Isagi a midfielder merchant, but like, fuck it, we're here for the hot takes, chat. We're here for the hot takes. I do think we'll make a video on that, and then we'll probably do a stream. Like, there's gonna be so much we could do after the France game. So look forward to that next week. And then after the France game ends, we have France game compilation. This is a compilation of all the chapter reviews. You kind of just gotta do it because you don't want everyone to fucking scroll through and read a chapter review. I'd be fucking annoyed if I was a viewer of my own channel and I had to scroll through and click on each fucking chapter review one at a time, you know? So compilation, and then England match predictions, brutal ranking video, hot takes from the France game, and just hot takes in general. So it's gonna be very good, chat. We're gonna be eating very, very good. So I'm very hyped. Anyways, Shadow, Kikas, Unknown, Pixel, Finale, Edmund, Nardayan. I was there. The Discord competition. Oh my god. The Discord competitions is actually crazy. Wait, I'm just gonna give you fucking, I'm just gonna give you mod just so your name sticks out. And you've also been here for a hot second, Yardayan. Ben K, Pixel, Modulo. Anyways, chat, appreciate you guys for showing up per usual. I'll see y'all very soon. Go find the fucking TikTok. Go find the TikTok. I'll be talking more there. Making videos and shit there too. So, saying it like, go find the One Piece. All right, anyways, see y'all, chat.